Sean Puffy Combs. Did he do it or didn't he do it? And if he did do it, why? This up next on Chopping It Up with Stacie Lamar. Hey everybody, what's up? This is your boy Stacie Lamar. Welcome back. And before we get started, I just want to say if you enjoy the show and you like the content, please hit that like and subscribe button. And for God's sake, share the video. I'm talking share it with everybody. You know, your mom, your dad, your uncle, your cousins, even the person you don't like. Share it with them too. You know, because they might be interested. Alright, so before we get started, let me go ahead and introduce the Chopping It Up crew. Christina, go ahead and say hi to everybody.
Hey, everybody.
And Matt, say hey to everybody.
How y'all doing this today?
All right. So, hey, we're going to be discussing the reopening of the Tupac Shakur murder. We're going to be discussing that and, you know, the circumstances surrounding it and what may or may not happen. All right, so Christina, you have seen it, you've read it, it's been all over the news, you know, the reopening of this murder case. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on it?
I would just love to know what they have. That's what I wanted. They're not giving any of that up, but apparently there was a search of his home, and there was 6 items that they found. From what I read, there were 6 individual items that led to, and they took as part of evidence. And I would just love to know what those are, like, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I think all these years, if he did do it, all these years he's been, you know, living with this secret, getting bigger and bigger and bigger every year, making more and more money, you know what I mean? I'm so curious to watch and see what's going to happen.
Yeah, it kind of reminds you of that whole, you know, that whole Michael Jackson thing back in the day when they went to his house and, you know, took all kind of junk and then later on, you know.
And they had to have something just to even get the warrant, and you know that all the T's had to be crossed and the I's had to be dotted and all of that to be able to even get into his house.
Yeah.
So they must have something on him.
Yeah. Matt, what you think, man?
I've heard some of the stuff that they supposedly got. Most of the evidence that they got before they even hit him, they got it from TPD.
Mm-hmm.
And which I don't understand because he had stuff that ties into it from when it happened. Mm-hmm. Why are you holding on to this stuff? Mm-hmm. Yes, why are you holding on to this stuff?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I don't get. And as far as whether he did it or not, there was $1 million exchanged. Mm-hmm. What was that $1 million exchanged for? Mm-hmm. Nobody ever stole any of the chains. That was a bounty. Then nobody ever stole any of the chains. So why is it that all of a sudden he paid his dude $1 million? Or there's $1 million exchanged because supposedly he never even actually got the $1 million.
Yeah.
So I believe he did it. I really believe he did it. I've heard other stuff. His bodyguard had things to say. Mm-hmm. His bodyguard said he was around him all the time. So it's like, okay, if this dude is saying this, I'm kind of thinking he know what he's talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so here's my take on it, and you know, pretty much kind of what you guys already alluded to is that yes, they went, you know, they got a search warrant, and you know they went into was it KPD's house or his nephew's? Who?
No, they went into KPD.
That was KPD's house. Okay. So they went. Yeah. They went into KPD's house, and you know they took a computer and some notes and a couple of magazines. I mean, okay, fine.
Some guns.
Yeah, some guns.
They took some guns and they took some bullets.
Some ammo. So here's my thing, and then like you said, Christina, they haven't divulged what they were looking for or what they have. Now my thing is that unless they have, because like you said, Matt, supposedly there was $1 million offered, but unless there are unless Puffy sent an email saying, "Hey, yo, man, I'm gonna give you $1 million. Go kill Pop." Or
that didn't happen.
right? Thank you. Okay, but let me run it down. Okay, so unless they got an email or a text message, because you know he ain't writing it down. The brother's a little smarter than that. I would like to think he's a little smarter than that. But but you know, you never know. You never know. So unless he wrote something down on a napkin or made a contract, I, Sean Puffy Combs, will, give you this if you do this. But like you said, that didn't happen. We know that didn't happen. So we got emails, text messages. That's really about it at this point. Because all this, Keefy D coming out, talking shit and, he said this and he said that and he said he was going to give me this. Man, whatever. You started running your mouth when he got in trouble and he was facing jail time. That's when he started running his mouth. Shit, man, if I'm facing jail time and, like some legitimate jail time, yo, give me a beat. I'ma sing. Michael Jackson, Mariah Carey, Prince, ain't none of them got nothing on me at that point. Because I'm going to be like, la, 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 la. What you want to know? But, yeah. So, at this point, all these people running their mouth, it's just hearsay at this point. It's hearsay. Now, Matt, when you and I were coming up, obviously, I think Keefy D refers to, the street code. And that's real. That's real. You keep your goddamn shit. Yeah, you keep your goddamn mouth shut. That's real. Matt and I live that. It's real. Even if you were there, standing there, and the dude got popped in front of you, unless it was and hell, sometimes even if it was a loved one, you'd be like, we're going to handle this our way kind of thing. We're going to take care. We're going to handle business our way.
Right.
Because, no, you didn't go telling. You took care of things your way, and on your own way. So, I get that. Because he made reference to that, I think, on one of the videos that I watched, because, he was like, it came, the shots came from the back of the caddy. And they were like, well, who pulled the trigger? And he was like, well, I'm just going to say it came from the back. I'm not going to buy the street code. It came from back there. But
it's kind of like killed the street code by even coming in and saying what he's already saying. Like, if he had a street code, like, wouldn't he just not say nothing?
Well, yeah, but that's the way it's supposed to go.
That's where it's supposed to go.
What the heck? He's like, oh, street code, I can't tell you the name, but I'm going to give you all the other information so that, if you're smart, you can put it together.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really trust this guy,
That's called dry snitching.
Yeah.
That's called dry snitching. I'm not actually snitching, but I'm snitching.
But I'm giving you all the info anyway, in a roundabout way.
I know.
All you got to be is, and come on. I don't know.
Now, hey, you guys, hit me up. I want to hear from you in the comments below. Okay, I mean, is this really going to amount to anything? Because really, seriously, at this point, unless they have something where Diddy has actually typed it, texted it, I like to think the man got a little bit more sense. I know he didn't write it, but at this point, it's almost just hearsay. It really is.
If you really think about it, though, Stacie, if he texts somebody, man, you can't do that. You can't text that. You need to talk to this person in person.
Well, yeah.
You ain't supposed to have your phone with you or nothing there.
Exactly.
So they may have something. They just not saying anything. But they may have
exactly. Like Christina said, we don't know what they took out of that house.
We don't know exactly.
We don't know what they took out of that house.
They got some 40 caliber bullets that was used. That's what shot Tupac. They shot Tupac with some 40 caliber bullets.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they took the bullets. They trying to see if they'll match up to the other bullets that they have. Which I don't understand that, because if they weren't shot, unless they used the gun, the ballistics shouldn't match anyway.
Exactly.
Unless they use that exact same gun.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe they got something on their computers, because they took
So it's
30
years. What's it been? 30 years?
Yeah, it's
now?
about 27.
Happened?
Yeah.
You think that he's holding the same bullet?
That's what I don't understand.
Guy like stupid, or like what's up?
That's what I don't understand. And even the stuff that could have been on his computer.
If Diddy did do it, why would he not make sure that every single thing was destroyed, unless he just, felt that above the law? But I just don't know that he really felt like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Something's not adding up right.
Yeah.
I think that the guy's an opportunist. He maybe was around at the time. Maybe, I don't know. Like, but I just feel like he's, he's looking for himself. He's trying to get himself out of jail.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Say that. I
That's
think somebody paying him to do that, because they want Diddy out the way.
okay. So let's discuss. So right now we are still on if. It's a big old giant if. I mean, the question mark is like 500,000 feet tall. I mean, it is a most definite if, unless they pull something concrete out of that house. Which, really seriously, and like Christina said, unless he's stupid, I don't think they did. I really don't. Now with today's forensics and the stuff that they can do nowadays, man, I mean, I will give it to law enforcement and all them dudes that put all that junk together. Man, you can think you got away with something, and you got great grandchildren and they come knocking on your door. So it's possible. Because it's possible. Yeah, it's highly possible. But I don't know. I right now it is all hearsay. Now
I don't know if they actually charge him.
No.
With something.
No.
That is going to be. Oh wow, that's just going to be crazy for the whole industry. You know what I mean? Like that's just going to be like there's. Oh wow.
Because right now.
That'd be crazy.
And see, here's the other thing is that. Keefy D, he made reference to his nephew being the gunman, the dude that pulled the trigger. Because I think they said they thought that Pac reached and he made a motion like he was going for something. So
who's nephew?
Keefy D's nephew. But he's gone now.
Right.
He's no longer with us. And so that's another thing that has me kind of like, okay.
Don't pin it on the dead man.
Thank you. That's why I said dead man tell no tales. You know what I'm saying? So I can be like, hey, me and JFK used to, smoke weed together. He ain't here to dispute it. You know what I'm saying? He's not here to dispute it. So it's, hey, JFK used to light it up. So. It's the same thing with this. It was my nephew. He didn't want, well, he ain't here to dispute it. So, you done pinned it on a dead man, possibly. Now, here's what I want to ask you guys. Christina, if he did do it, right? If Puffy set all this in motion, why did he do it? Why? Why? You are on top of the world. You got all the money you could ever want. You for the most part, you got the respect of your peers. But you got the possibility of people coming to get you. But you can hire an army if you want. So why would he do something like that? What do you think, Christina? Why would this man jeopardize everything that he has worked for and accomplished just to take out Pac? Why would he do that?
Oh, you got to remember, at that time, he was still new in the game. So what he's accomplished today is not what he had accomplished back then. He was not who he is now, right? So there's that part. Number two, like, I listen to a lot of Tupac in my life, and Tupac has always made references about how him and Biggie were friends. He's made references in his songs and all kinds of stuff. But, you know, there's also references of it, you know, Tupac messed with somebody's girl. There's Faith Evans' name was thrown in the pool. Yeah. His Diddy's ex, Kim Porter. There's theories going around that she was involved with Tupac at one point.
She was at one point. Supposedly, that's what they're saying. So
I mean, it could have been something not even to do with music at all. It could have been about a woman. You know what I mean? Like, we just don't really know. I feel like it was maybe all of it, you know, mixed in together. And if he did do it, I feel like it was maybe all of it mixed in together, and mainly it being this beast that they had manufactured between each other of, you know, West Coast, East Coast stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you ain't never, you ain't never lied. A woman make a man do some crazy things. You know.
Well,
but I still wouldn't say it was behind a woman.
Okay. No, I don't think it was behind a woman.
There could have possibly been a deal that we don't know about, money involved. You know what I mean? Like, it could have been money somehow involved as far as music goes and stuff. It could have been a lot of things. Like, there could be a whole list of things that it could have been, you know?
Yeah.
It could have, but I see it more as being Diddy wanted to be on top.
Right.
And as long as that was, as long as Death Row was in the picture, he wasn't going to be on top. Because there was already a thing going where they didn't play West Coast music on the East Coast.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That was already going on. Okay? So now, Pac steps into the picture. Pac does a double CD that blows up the world. He can't compete with that. And if he's thinking, man, if Pac do something like this again, that's going to put Bad Boy under the ground. I got to do something. Just like his bodyguard said. He told him he didn't care if Tupac died, if Biggie died.
I heard that one too.
Something's got to happen. I can't deal with this no more. This is what his bodyguard is saying.
But again, though,
so it's like, okay, this dude did have some kind of something going on in his head where he felt like this is what he needed to do in order to put himself on top. Right? I even think he took out Biggie.
Hey, you know what? That's going around though. I actually saw that on one of them videos where they said that he.
I mean, look how big of a star he is. I mean, it's not like really, you gotta be living under a rock if you don't see he's all about his ego. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, it's always been his ego.
Thank you.
So, you know, I mean, that's not unlikely.
Not at all.
Not at all. As long as Biggie was in the picture, he was never gonna really be a star. You know what I mean? He
and Biggie had they had a totally different relationship. It was producer and artist. That thing. And as long as Biggie was, you know, pumping out the hits, then, you know, Puffy was making money.
Diddy's boy.
Yeah.
He was
Diddy's boy. So Knight used to always make comments about how Diddy was always up in the videos, and you know, he was always like, had to be like in his face needing to see it. Like every video Biggie made, Puffy was like right there, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
In the video somehow.
Yeah.
All the time. So it was like, I'm not gonna let this dude's face get out, and my face ain't getting out too. My face always gotta be out there. I'm gonna be in everybody's video, cause I want my face out there, and I want people to know who I am.
I need to be seen. For sure.
But again, though, it's like we were talking about, you know, in the last show. You know, the people that, you know, he held, it was his junk. You know what I mean? It was his shit. So yeah, if I want to be in the video, I'm gonna be in the goddamn video. You know, if I want to, you know, be on your album cover, you know, that's one of the stipulations of the contract. I'm gonna be on the album cover. So it's my show. This is how I run it. And you know, if you don't like it, there's the dope. But So Matt, okay, so Christina, Matt, you think his reasoning, if he did do it, I'm not saying the brother did it, so don't get me wrong. I ain't saying yes, he is guilty. No, I'm not. I'm just saying if he did it, Matt, you're saying that it was a power struggle. He needed to take out the competition.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what it was.
And
as far as him doing Biggie,
I still don't understand the whole Biggie thing.
I really think he looked at it like this, and it backfired on him. Dead artists make a gang of money. Look at how much money Tupac made after he was dead.
Well, they know that normally happens.
Looking at it like that too.
Yeah.
If Biggie died, and I can put another album out of stuff that he did, and I just put it all on one album.
Yeah.
Stuff that nobody else ever heard. This stuff he did in the studio, and we just didn't use it.
Yep.
He got enough to do maybe another 2 albums.
Yep.
People gonna buy it because it's like, this is Biggie's last stuff.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So he did.
And then what did they do when after he passed away? They put out a song. It was like probably one of his biggest hits ever, which was "Missing You."
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing of it is, on that song, he used Sting's oh God, what's it? I'll Be Watching You.
Yeah.
The beat, right?
Yeah.
He didn't get permission for it, so he paid Sting like 20 G's a day or something like that for not getting permission. Every single day, he has to pay him a sizable amount of money. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I think it was like 20 G's a day, just for using that song and not getting permission.
Yeah.
And you know what? The reason he did that, because he's an arrogant type of cat, and he felt like, I could do this. He ain't gonna say nothing. He's a white dude. I can do whatever I want to do. You know.
It
didn't work out.
Yeah, no.
At the end of the day,
whether you be white, black, Hispanic, or whatever, at the end of the day, in the music industry, it's all about business. So trust me, Sting knew what. No.
Oh, Sting was on that.
Yeah.
But like I said, he felt like he could do it because he was Diddy.
Yeah.
I'm Diddy. I can do whatever I want to do. And it was like, wait a minute, dude, you still gonna have to pay this, and I ain't gonna have to pay him nothing. Because think about it, when Jay-Z did his stuff, he paid for it. He bought that stuff so he could use it.
Yeah.
He didn't ask for permission.
He just bought the catalog.
Like, wait a minute, Diddy had all this money. Why he didn't do that? He had plenty of money to the point where he could have just asked Sting, could he use the song? He didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
But he's so arrogant, he felt like he could do it. I can do this. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. It's an old song anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, so I want to touch on something else, as far as Mr. Combs, and you guys both alluded to his, him being arrogant, in the way that he does things. Now, Matt, you and I were talking a little bit, and you posed the question: why does money make people lose their morals? Christina, why do you think that is? You were raised a certain way. Your mama and your daddy, or in some cases, just the mama. That big mama and mama raised you with morals. Even if you ended up on the streets, gangbanging or whatever, you still got some morals. You still know what's right and wrong and whatnot. You may not choose to live by it, but you damn well know, what was taught to you. So, Christina, why do you think that when people get money, that all that goes out the window? Morals just go poof. There's no more morals. What happened? So why do you think that is?
Well, we're assuming that he had morals to begin with, and we don't really know that, number one. Number two, he grew up poor, right? He grew up real poor. So then when he started to get money, and it became like FU money, you know what I mean? We're not talking about 100 or 200K, we're talking millions here.
Mm-hmm.
And he has everybody, yes men around him, right? They're not like, no one's really telling him no at that point. Like, everybody wants to be around because everybody wants to be around the money.
Right.
and everybody in his circle. So he's just getting yes, 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 yes from everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So then it makes you feel like I can do whatever I want. No one's going to tell me no.
Yeah.
Who's going to tell me no?
Yeah,
you know?
but you're right. You are absolutely right on that
and
one.
And add in his large ego, there you go.
Yeah, you are absolutely right on that one. All right, so Matt, you're the one that posed the question. So, but why do you think that is, though? Why, when people get a little change, a little couple zeros in the bank account, they just morals out the window?
Let me say this first. Money corrupts.
Yep. They made a song about it.
Now, Christina hit the nail right on the head. The boy didn't have money coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So when he got a little money, it went straight to his head. The stuff he couldn't do because he didn't have money, now he can do. The respect he wasn't getting because he didn't have money, now he's getting that respect.
Okay.
See, and that's the whole thing. And then, now you got to test his power. So, stuff that we've heard about him being with men and stuff like that, that's about power. It ain't even, he may not even be attracted to men. But, let me see how much power I got. Hey, I want you to do this.
Oh.
And they do it. And that just goes straight to his head. So now he feels like he don't have morals. What do I need morals for? I can do whatever I want to. Morals mean nothing to me.
Okay.
Because think about the stuff you've heard about him with his artists. The stuff that he's done to them that was just completely raggedy.
Mm-hmm.
Raggedy. So the dude, he's all about his arrogance and power.
Okay.
That's his whole thing. And like I said, money corrupts. Because once you get some money, if you ain't had money, same thing happened with these athletes, man. If they ain't never had no money, they get that little money and it goes straight to their head.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And now they doing stupid stuff and messing themselves over by doing this stupid stuff because they got money. And now they don't know what to do. If kids that were brought up that in a family that had money, you don't hear about them doing crazy stuff like that. And even if you do, they was trying to go somewhere where wasn't nobody gonna know them or something. Now they ain't just right out in the open doing it.
No, because kids
it's all about his arrogance and in the power.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. And I think with any and everybody, it's like that. People may even say, man, I'll never do that, man. I'm going to be the same person if I get some money, but they not. They not going to be the same person.
Man, I would never do that.
Now you can do things that you couldn't do before. You can travel over to Europe. You couldn't do that before. You know what I'm saying? You could go buy you a damn yacht. You couldn't do that before.
Mm-hmm.
So that it's all a mind thing. It's all a mind thing. Once you get that little bit of money, you just feel like, hey, you on top of the world and can't nobody touch you. You can do whatever you want to do.
Okay, so that's legit. That's real. That's real. But okay, so I'm gonna pose this question to y'all. All right, so it's a power thing. We'll say it's because it's no secret that the brother is arrogant. Okay, we got that. We've established that. Everybody in the mama know that he's arrogant. But, okay, if I'm trying to impose my power, my newfound power, aren't there other ways other than, going after some dude's booty to demonstrate that I have this power? Why choose that particular thing? I don't know, man. I might go.
He comes from the ghetto, man, and there's a big different dynamic in New York than it is in LA. There's a big different dynamic. Okay, so therefore, in his dynamic, maybe that, hey man, I knew gangbangers, man, that would do that shit because they felt like they was taking a man's manhood.
I know.
Yeah. So you got these dudes that do this. This dude is doing this because Stacie, would you do it?
I mean, sorry. Okay, wait a minute. Would I do what? Would I
Would you do anything with him? Just
No.
because he's Diddy.
Now remember, Matt, because I told you that story, right? I remember because like y'all don't know this, but I used to be in the business.
That's what I'm saying.
And I was approached.
You wouldn't. But if you a dude that's got money, but you ain't got as much money as Diddy, Diddy got the power to blackball you. Oh, you don't want to do this? Okay, you ain't gonna work no more. He got that power.
Yeah.
That's why, man. That's why I'm telling you, it's all about power. It's all about power.
Okay.
And he said is the loudest one about how he is, and basically how he basically doesn't mess with him, like deal with Diddy too much because of how he is with this subject.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Okay, so I totally understand. I totally get the whole power thing because, like, again, Matt, I've seen it. I've seen high-ranking gang members, Crips and whatnot. Yeah, I've seen them take a brother's manhood.
Yeah.
I've seen it. And I can remember sitting there going, "What the hell?" But what I'm saying, everyone. Okay, let's say I was Diddy, right? And I'm trying to, impose my power. I've got this newfound power, this newfound wealth. I'm untouchable, and I can do whatever the hell I want to do. Dude, I can think of 100 different ways to do that other than go and, butt fuck somebody. I'm sorry.
I think he has those tendencies already. Like, that's why.
Okay.
That's
Yes. That makes okay. Yeah, that makes sense, Christina.
Maybe somebody did Diddy like that. And that's why it's stuck in his head like that to where, oh yeah, that means power, because I let this dude do me because he had the power over me.
Okay, now that's
what I'm going to do to everybody else. Maybe that's the next story that's going to come out. Somebody calls him up.
Well, they say that, I want to say it's Clive Davis, who is basically, if the Diddy had a boss, Clive Davis would be his boss.
Right.
Who Clive Davis is to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they say that Clive Davis years ago got a divorce, or left his wife or whatever, and started exploring, and that Diddy was one person that he was exploring with.
See? And Clive Davis held his future in his hands at the time.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Come here, boy, give me that butt. You will never make another penny. You'll never make another penny. Come on over here, boy.
Wow.
See that? And that's crazy. Power. That's power.
Yeah. I mean, I when you think about it, I mean, I guess that is the ultimate form of power, than to take somebody that's straight and take that from them. Yeah, I guess.
Turn them out.
I would
Look
rather
at
go.
the story about Diddy with Chris Williams.
Yeah.
And Chris Williams ain't done nothing since.
Right.
Because the story got out.
So
Chris Williams was on top of the mountain, man. He was one of the best artists out there. He was making money. All of a sudden, you don't hear about Christopher Williams no more.
Nope. All right. So Christina, is he gay? Or is it a power thing? Like Matt said, is this man? Because like you said, he may have already had these tendencies, So is he gay? Or okay, well, wait,
that question. I don't know.
I'll say he's tried.
He's tried.
Trisexual. He'll try anything. Because he got the money.
I mean, the current girl that he messes with has been pretty open about the fact that he likes golden showers and like lots of weird stuff. So it's not that crazy.
He has women tendencies. He does have women tendencies, and you heard the story about him wanting to take 50 Cent shopping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was it?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Stacie, you gonna take me shopping? I damn sure ain't taking you shopping.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
See what I'm saying? So come on, man. The dude has those tendencies, and as far as that goes, I believe that he likes that, man. I think he likes it. And then, like I said, he may have been turned out, and that's what happened to him. You know, so he's doing it to the next person.
Right.
It's like kind of like the R. Kelly thing. He say it happened to him, so he's doing it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Actually, for like people that have molested children,
Mm-hmm.
a good portion of them had that experience in their childhood as well.
In their childhood.
So it's not. It's actually just like, I don't know. It's like something that I guess if it's happened to you, you think it's somehow normal, or maybe try to make it normal. But
or
you know what I
it's
mean?
okay if I do it because it happened to me.
Right.
You know. So.
Okay, so let me ask you guys this: all these people that are coming out now, you know, because again, it's been a minute now. You know, these rumors have been out there for quite some time, but now it just seems like things have intensified. You know, with everything. You know, everybody's talking about this. It's resurfaced. It's resurfaced. All right, so these people that are coming out and speaking out on this, and these are some heavy hitters now. These ain't some, you know, them people, you know, doing talent shows and nightclubs. These are some heavy hitting people. So why expose yourself to the fact that, you know, you were approached, and or maybe even, you know, did it, you know, with Diddy? Why come out now and start talking about it? You know, why now, Matt? Why now? Why are these people coming out and saying, "Well, he did this to me," and then another person comes out, "Well, yeah, he did this to me." So why now?
Because they try to take Diddy down for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's his turn now. Think about it.
The thing is, like in, you know, in these cases where, you know, one victim will come forward, then all of a sudden you got like 50 victims coming forward, right?
Exactly.
So it's like it only takes one person to come forward, and then the rest of them will feel like, well, maybe if I come forward, then we'll both be protected. You know what I mean? Like, and the thing is, it's like enough time. They've been talking about it for a while. It's not new. It's just it's just amping up now.
Exactly.
But I mean, like, Justin Bieber talks about issues that he's had with him. But by far, 50 Cent has to be the most vocal about how he is and how he doesn't want to deal with him because of how he is.
50 Cent will just go straight out and say, "Oh yeah, he's gay." Hey man, I seen Diddy do this and I seen Diddy do that. Exhibit say he went to a party at Diddy's house, and it was a bunch of rooms and stuff. And he went to open one door, and the dude said, "Man, I don't think you want to open that door." And he opened the door anyway, and it was some wild shit going on in there. He closed up the door, and he said he kicked it for a minute, and then he left. He said, "But yeah, man, Diddy be doing some wild shit."
Yeah, and I that has to be some level of power, right? Because I'm not going to go in and do, you know, my most outlandish, you know, whatever. Like, that's not something that you really act on.
Okay.
So I'm just like, it has to be his power that has him able to do that.
It is.
Okay, wait, you guys, wait. Okay, so let's say hypothetically. Now, is it the money, or is it the environment, or is it a combination of both? So let's say I was lucky enough to have won the whatever $1 billion it was last night or yesterday or whatever day it was. Let's say that your boy Stacie, you know, yay, I won. So you're saying that I have, depending on, you know, what I got going on in my head, which sometimes it's shit. But anyway, what I have going on in my head, well, and now I have the money to make these things a reality. You're saying that I can possibly go down this road that Diddy took, or is it that I have to be in that environment? Now, because I would have won what, $600 million or something like that. That's a whole lot of money. Hell, I think that's probably more than Diddy has. But since I'm not in that environment, do you think I would still be like, okay, I'm gonna try to do my power thing, and start doing this weird shit? I mean, is that what you're saying?
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. In your situation,
Uh-huh.
you probably could, and probably get away with it. They wouldn't find out until 20 years later. You dead and gone. Hey man, you know when this dude won that money, man, he got weird all of a sudden. You still wouldn't be in the limelight, even though you won this money. You wouldn't be in the limelight unless you put yourself there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now with Diddy, completely different thing, because Diddy wants to be in the limelight. He wants everybody to know him.
Somebody,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but my question
is, you really
is,
went off and do some weird shit. But just like I'm saying, don't nobody know you. Even though you got that money, don't nobody really know you.
yeah.
So the media ain't gonna be chasing you around like, oh yeah, this dude, yeah, he got money and he doing this shit over here. He done took some little Thai boy up in this hotel.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, but so is it the money or is it the environment? Because like we said,
It's your mentality.
It's your mentality.
It's not the big fact, because you can be in a good environment and still do some fucked up shit. You can be in a bad environment and do fucked up shit. It's your mentality.
That's true.
It's about what's in your head.
Yeah.
I feel like money just makes you like more of who you are. You know what I mean? That's why like when people win the lottery, they end up broke in a very short period of time because they don't know how to be rich. They only know how to be poor or middle class or whatever. You know what I mean? So if your mindset is I'm a $50,000 a year earner, and you end up with $50 million, you know what I mean? You're gonna figure out ways to spend that to get back to your medium, and that's like a subconscious thing that is within your mindset.
Yes.
And that's why like people that get money, they all of a sudden become assholes, and people are like, oh well, he became I don't know if I can say that, sorry, a-hole when he got money. Well, no, he was always an a-hole. He just didn't have the money to feel like he could express it. And now that he has this, it makes him feel like, well, what does it matter? Like, I have this FU money, so they're going to put up with me anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I can do what I want.
That is a very interesting statement that you just made. It's like money is a drug or alcohol.
A catalyst.
Yeah, so
it's like drugs you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Drunk people will tell you the truth. You know what I mean? I feel like it's almost the same thing. Money can be a drug, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. That's why you have people that no matter how rich they get, they still trying to make money because that's their draw. That's their wealth. But now, I would say, you know how? Have you ever heard the term enabler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money is your enabler.
Okay. That's
money can put, and depending on your mindset, it can be a good or bad thing.
Yeah.
If you get this $600 million and your first thought is, I need to do something with this money so I can make some money, then you're going to be all right. You see what I'm saying? But if you get this money and the first thing you're thinking about is, I'm going to go over here and buy this $60,000 mansion, and then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to buy this big old yacht that's going to cost me about, $6 million, and I'm going to go over here and do this. If you got that type of mindset, man, you're going to go through that money real fast. Because you got to remember, you still being taxed on that money.
Yeah. All right, so back to Diddy, because we're getting away from what I wanted to get into. Because, we were saying that because of his money, his arrogance, and apparently the brother the morals are gone. So is it, why go the route that he's going? No, actually, no, I take that back. I am so sorry. You guys did answer that kind of sort of, or at least you gave another synopsis, is that it was probably done to him. So, as a power move,
Yep.
And so he just figures that is the ultimate power move. I'm going to take your manhood from you.
Yeah.
Now, okay, and that's real. that is real. Again, guys, I want to hear from you on this now, because again, here at Chopping It Up, man, with Stacie Lamar, we look at all sides, all angles, and this is a new twist. This is a new twist, because I'm diving into what I'm diving into is what the hell, what WT big old giant F. What it? Why would you go that route as opposed to trying to show your power? And that, man, that was a good twist, guys. Thank you. But again, so my other thing is all the people that are now coming out and saying he did this, he did that, and he did that. Why now? So Matt, you said it was just to bring this brother down. Everybody's joining forces to bring this man down. Christina, what do you think about that? Everybody's joining forces. Let's go get, Mr. Combs. What do you think?
Well, so I don't know if you guys know, but like in the recent past, one of his sons recently got a DUI. Mm-hmm. And the mother went on Instagram, and had like a whole meltdown, and basically went off on Diddy about the lifestyle that he's living and how it's terrible for his kids and yada yada yada. Commodity Simmons came out and basically was like, "Oh, so we're bringing it all out the closet today," or something like that. We're going in. Mm-hmm. That Commodity Simmons was a really good friend with Kim Porter, when she was 5. They were modeled together. Right. So that led me to believe that there's a whole lot about Diddy that we don't know about, and I think it's dark. So that's all I really have to say about that. I think there's a whole lot more that we just don't even know about. This is all what people are willing to say. Mm-hmm. What are they not willing to say? Right. That's the question.
Okay. Exactly. How deep are they willing to go with the whole thing?
So why not go? Yeah. All right. So why not go all the way? Why hold some of it in? Why not go all the way? There is no street code involved in this one. I can totally understand the murder thing. That's why people are tight-lipped. I even understand why Keefy D did what he did. That brother trying to keep his behind out of jail. But what I'm not getting now is, why these little snippets? He did this, and then, cut it off. And then somebody else will chime in, oh, he did this, cut it off. If you're going to say it, freaking say it. What do you do?
Yeah.
Hey, man, say it. There's folks out there that's scared of that dude. He don't have that notorious type of reputation like Suge had. But man, then he got to be a killer too.
Okay.
They say he killed his wife.
That's what they're saying.
They saying that he killed Kim Porter.
Because she had all the dirt. And she was writing a book too.
The dude is a killer, man. So everybody ain't just gonna come out and say, "Oh yeah, Diddy did this and Diddy did that and woo woo woo." Cause man, this dude may send somebody after me, man. He just might send somebody after me. No, I better be. I'm gonna say a little bit, but I ain't gonna say too much. I gotta wait till this dude really get caught up, and then I'm gonna come out with all the juice. But I ain't gonna say too much. I'm just saying enough to bring attention to him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So no. I'm waiting till this brother get caught and get locked up. But hey, Matt, the credit that you are giving this man, okay, and and knowing you how I know you, because we grew up together and where we grew up, you don't give out credit like that, too easily. So
you got money.
But
money, man, money. You got money.
But
right. Money.
So this is what I'm saying though, is the credit that you're giving him right now is even if the brother is locked up, I'm out here running my mouth, I'm still not safe. Because
it ain't like that no more. It ain't like that no more. Diddy get locked up, he gonna lose all his power, just like Suge did.
Mm-hmm.
Suge went tumbling down after the first time he got locked up.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy get locked up, he gonna lose his power. And once he lose that power, it's all, that's when everybody gonna be like, oh yeah, man, come on, I'm gonna go tell. I'm gonna go tell this, and I'm gonna go tell that. Diddy can't do nothing. He in jail, man. The hell with Diddy.
Uh-huh.
But as long as he in the streets, it's like, man, that dude can move some money, and he can make some things happen.
Yeah.
And he still may be able to do it while he locked up. Who knows?
Yeah.
But there's a certain comfort level when he gets locked up.
Yeah.
To him being in the street.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, gosh, dang it. Good talk. Good talk. And again, we open up some doors. Y'all open up some doors that deserve.
And can I say this one thing too?
Yeah. Go for it, man.
As far as the stuff that Keefy D got caught with, or whatever, he may have been holding that. He may have been holding that to hold something over Diddy's head.
Yeah. That's real.
See what I'm saying? He may have been thinking like, man, this dude may try to kill me, man. So let me keep a little something so I can say, hey, dude, I got this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pass it on to somebody, man. Don't mess with me.
That is real right there because I mean, actually, it would be a smart thing to do, but I wouldn't keep it at my house.
No, I wouldn't do.
Yeah, I wouldn't keep it at my house, but if that's what he did, which would be a smart thing to do if Diddy indeed did what you are saying he did, because like you said, man, I mean that would say that the brother is capable of taking you out, should he choose to do so. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay.
Like I said, KPD probably thought like me. This dude got money. He can make things happen.
Mm-hmm.
I got to keep something to keep this dude up off of me, man.
Yeah. That would make sense. The only thing, like I said, though, I wouldn't keep it at my house, but that does make sense.
No.
But however,
gave it to somebody or moved it somewhere, had it in a safe deposit box or something.
Something, yeah.
Had it somewhere under somebody else's name, that's the person gonna put it out.
Yeah.
So here, you keep this right here, you put it up somewhere. Yeah, that's what he should have did.
Yeah.
But he would have ended up like Buntry with Suge.
Yeah.
Buntry knew too much. He had to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Same thing with Keefy D. But Keefy D probably was like, look here, dude, I got this stuff right here on you, man.
Mm-hmm.
So leave me alone.
Okay, but if that's the case, then never mind. God dang it, we already answered that question. The reason why Keefy D started running his mouth is because he was in trouble. He was facing jail time, and he cut a deal. So okay, we already established that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Philip Century, to be honest. Like, if this thing goes to a trial, like if they really arrest him, he's gonna have, O.J. Simpson's dream team of murders. Like this is about to be TV. It's gonna be on TV just like that.
It's gonna be another O.J. trial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, but remember now, I know the cops are probably trying to get everybody that was involved. You know what I mean? Because right now, you done already said that, the alleged gunman, if you will, he dead. So the actual killer is dead. So all that they're going to be able to get now is, people that were affiliated with the whole thing. They were all accomplices. So that's all. That's about the best they're gonna get. I'm not quite sure what kind of jail time goes along with being an accomplice, but that's all.
Oh, you get a nice little piece. You get a nice little piece as being an accomplice. Now, if you was something like just a driver, you can always say, man, I didn't know what they was gonna do. I was just driving, man. I didn't know nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you, man, if you get caught up as a straight accomplice, yeah, you gonna catch some good time behind that one. You gonna catch a nice little piece of change.
Damn. So yeah, if he catches any significant time, then we're gonna see just how much he like men. That's gonna be a sad state of
If he like men that much, he gonna be in man heaven.
That's good, but woo, damn, boy, yeah, poor boy, yeah, god dang it. All right, so again, guys, I want to hear from you. What do you think? You know, I mean, we opened up a few doors here for you, right? I want to know what you're thinking. Please hit me on the comments below. Tell me about what you're thinking and what you think of the contents of the show. And again, if you like the content, please hit that like and subscribe button. And again, please share the video. All right, that's it for this episode. We are going to next time. We're going to go to episode number 3 on WTF is up with the entertainment industry. And until then, we'll see you next time.